Huh? All right, so hey, tell me where we're at now.
We're at the High Renaissance Festival.
Okay, and by the way, just so we're referencing, over that hill right there, literally a quarter of a, I don't know, 1/10 of a mile over the hill is your haunted house.
Brimstone Haunt,
And then right here is one of the biggest Renaissance festivals in the entire country.
I think you can safely say in the entire world, Larry.
In the entire world. Oh my gosh. This is like completely built out.
very period specific.
What period is it?
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm not the Renaissance Festival expert.
Now, one thing I noticed, they didn't have ATMs back in the Ren Fair. But let me ask you a question. Do those ATMs give out, like, you know, silver coins?
All kinds of silver coins in the forms of dollars. $20 bills.
Wow, look at all of these facades and stores. How many acres is this thing on, do you know?
So there's 200 acres total. I think
just for this Ren Fair?
So there's 200 acres total in the property. That includes the haunt. I think the Ren Fest is 30 acres inside of the fence.
Holy cow.
A lot of parking out there as well. We'll go this way, walk towards the main area here.
Do you know how many stores and shops are here?
There's a lot. I think 170 vendors roughly.
And this is called the Ohio Renaissance Festival. And you're saying it's one of the biggest in the United States?
It is one of the biggest.
Probably in the world, right?
I wish I was a Renaissance Festival expert, but I am not.
I mean, I can't imagine them being popular overseas, so it's got to be in the world. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about overseas? All this stuff would have been in Europe. I imagine they got massive ones over there.
The festivals?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Where all this stuff came from.
Oh, yeah.
Probably with a real castle in the center of it.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're probably right.
Now, what is going on in the night pub?
So they have many shows that go on. So right now they have one of the shows going on. I couldn't tell you what show it is right now. They have, I would say it's upwards of probably 50 acts a day. Different shows going on. So over here on our right is actually the Joust Arena.
How much does it cost to get into this?
I think it's right around $35.
$35 for the whole day?
Yeah, so they have they changed their ticket size. They used to have,
hey, look, it's the dude! Right there, Patty, look, it's the dude! That looks just like him. You know what I'm talking about? Big Lebowski. That's Lebowski right there.
They get pretty crazy here.
Wow, this is insane. Now, just so we're on the same page, we were literally at your haunted house and we heard these people.
Yeah.
That's how close it is.
Yep. More than likely you're here at the Joust running.
And there's the Joust. That's unbelievable.
Look at all the seating, Larry.
I know, this is crazy. And there's a pirate ship over there.
They'll fill all these benches and there'll be standing room all the way around.
Oh my goodness.
Larry, the Wheel of Death.
That's a great show.
And there is where the king and the queen sit.
So
and there's a knight.
And then once the festival is over at the end of October, they'll start transitioning all this over to what they call Yuletide, which is a Christmas event.
So all this becomes a Christmas event.
Yep.
And what is in the Christmas event?
So it's a lot of lights, obviously. They have a lot of vendors as well, so a lot of these vendors will stick around.
Down here, look at all these vendors.
Yep. And then they also have this whole thing transitions over to a big Christmas show, all animated, of course.
How many people come to the Christmas show?
That's a good question. I don't know that answer.
Do they keep their own horses year round here for the?
So the horses, I think those are all. That's a troupe that travels around.
Okay. Now a lot of these people aren't from here. They literally come in RVs.
And they travel from festival to festival. Some of these vendors are local vendors as well.
Now, St. Louis has a Renaissance Festival as well. It's going on right now.
Okay.
It's not anything close to this. I mean, it's a nice little Renaissance Festival, but it's not on this level.
I see.
I would say, yeah, I mean, it would be night and day.
This is definitely a premier Renaissance festival.
Yes. What is the so-called biggest one? Do you know?
I believe it is in Texas, and I don't know the name.
Wow.
Look at this, Larry.
Holy cow, what are they cooking there? Wow. Look at that pirate ship.
Yeah,
Do you see the pirate ship over there?
So that pirate ship is actually together. They used to sit right here. That mast was the old pirate ship. So then they decided to split the pirate ship in half and put a stage.
And put a show there.
They put a bar here. Yep.
So what all kinds of attractions are here at the...
There's a lot of entertainment. A lot of great food. Some of the best food in the world, honestly, if you're asking me. A lot of great drinks. You'll see all kinds of dangerous stuff like Wheel of Death.
Let's go! Wow, that is incredible. It's the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
And do they have a lot of people out here building all this stuff?
Yeah, they have a whole crew of people.
Now, the way Renaissance festivals work, too, tell me if I'm wrong, people rent these.
That's correct. So,
Do they pay to get them built, or do you...
There's a lot of there's a lot of booths. Like this one here is the 1572 barbecue. That one's owned by the Renaissance Festival. That one right there, Legacy Forge, is actually owned by a vendor. So they'll own the vendor, lease the property.
This place is going crazy right here. How do you get all these people out at 7 o'clock?
I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it.
But the other people, the people who are working here, they can stay?
Yeah. Yep. So the vendors all there's campgrounds that they stay in, and then other vendors are local and stuff.
Wow, this is insane. Look at this. And everybody's dressed up. All you're missing is the Grateful Dead. That guy's wearing a full suit of armor. People are just out here having a great old time. And there's your signs. Human chess. Have you played human chess?
I have not.
Do people actually sit there and move when you tell them to move?
I think it's a show for
And what is the maze?
the maze is it's a maze actually. Kids love it. They go in. There's a slide at the end.
What's the mud show?
That's another show that I actually have never seen the mud show officially, but it's they fight in the mud of sort, I believe.
You mean like they fight in swords in the mud?
Again, I don't know. I haven't seen the whole show, but I know they do have to haul in like this special mud.
So these vendors, they come in, and like 1 minute there's nothing here, and the next minute, wham!
Yep.
It's like it's all up and running.
That's correct. Yeah. Not. I mean, I wish it was snappy fingers, but they put in a lot of work over here.
Look at that. They're selling. How many different vendors are in here, do you think?
I believe there's around 170 different vendors.
170 vendors. Oh my gosh.
Don't take it to heart.
No, I'm not.
I know the haunt better than the Renaissance Festival.
You know the haunt, but do you ever work over here?
I don't come over here much. I don't. I help. I help when needed.
Help when needed?
Yeah.
Does the crew from the Renaissance Festival, like construction crew, do they ever go over to the haunt and help?
Oh yeah. I get to outsource them to me a lot.
So the people who work here also work at the haunt?
I wouldn't say that. I say I con them into helping me.
You con them into helping you, okay.
Thanks, Kevin.
Do you ever come over here, like when you're working at the haunt?
No, so we typically when the haunt's open, the Renaissance Festival's closed. So they're about to close right now, actually. They close at 7.
My goodness. So there's like 170 buildings on this property.
So a lot of those vendors are actually tents as well. So I'm not sure they're
Like
all,
that one.
Yep.
And I have to tell you, there's a strong scent in the whole place because there's so many people selling scents.
Yeah.
It's almost like fog has been sprayed through the whole place.
Yeah. All kinds of different scents.
Da Vinci Pizza. So what is the absolute best restaurant in here?
I don't know. I haven't tried them all yet.
But which one's your favorite?
I really like the 1572 barbecue. There's a good bourbon chicken place up there. That pizza's very good back there as well. There's all kinds. There's some killer tacos over there. I wish I could say I had a favorite, but I just kind of rotate around them all.
So what's happening here? Is this like a nightly ritual?
Yeah, this is their end of day farewell, I guess you would call it.
Oh, when all the performers are leaving.
Yeah, I think they do a little act here.
Oh, let's go up see. You know, if I was just offering a suggestion, you need a big old sign right when you walk in for the brimstone.
I
The
agree,
QR code, you can buy tickets.
but it's not period specific. It has to be outside the gate.
That was me yesterday. I was like,
So how many performers do they have?
That's a good question too. I'm not sure.
A lot.
So this guy right here in the gray shirt, his name is Dave Smith. He's the entertainment director. We might be able to get a glimpse of him.
Hey, what is the dungeon?
The dungeon is actually it's all the torture methods that they used to use back in the day.
Where's that at?
It's up the way here.
Can we go see it?
We can try.
Let's
see
go.
what we can
Let's
do.
go see the dungeon.
The guy who actually
People are just having so much fun in here. People are just like having an absolute blast here. And so you have Brimstone Haunt on one side and the Ohio Ren Fair on the other.
Yep.
And then you have
a
a
Renaissance Festival during the day, and then as the Renaissance Festival is closing, you work your way up to the haunt.
yeah. Maybe with the not being period inside, you put the big billboard as you walk out.
I agree. Let's do it.
You're all for it?
Yep.
I see.
Cheryl, you hear that? We're gonna put a billboard.
Oh, look at this. Tons and tons of weapons. They have enough to stock an entire army. And there's a hammer for a dwarf.
for us, it would be for the zombie apocalypse.
No kidding.
Okay, yeah, one big shot from one of those hammers to a zombie, they're down. They're down, they're done. Holy moly. Yeah, the Renaissance Festival, if you come to visit us, Creepy World, if you get a chance to come down, we'll take you to our Ren Fair.
Okay.
It'll take 10 minutes and we'll be right through it. No, it's not that. It's actually a really good Ren Fair, but it's not on this level.
You could spend days here going through all the different booths and seeing all the different acts. It's a great time. And yeah, they have a whole games area back there, but this is one of the smaller games. They're all human-powered games.
Human powered.
Yep. So like this one, somebody runs it around. So if you ever need a good workout, I'm sure they're hiring.
Well, did you ever see the movie Conan?
What was that?
Conan? Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Okay, yeah.
His parents were killed,
Yeah.
and he was on the and they immediately showed him how he was taken prisoner, and they put him on that like well.
Okay.
Remember, to get the water out of the ground?
Yeah.
And he was like one of like 30 people like pushing it.
Oh, man.
And then it fast forward, and then he's the only one pushing it. Remember that?
Yep, that's funny.
That was Conan.
We got a good walk still here.
Dragon Fire Oils and Scents. Man, this thing is crazy. Braided Images. Is there a store in here that you annually go to?
There's not. I eat the food. I love
The food's
food.
good?
I love food, yeah. But Legacy Forge is pretty cool. If you like
Hello. Body art. Yeah, we didn't even go into this section.
No, this is, like I said, we've only been through maybe a quarter, not even half of the.
A quarter?
Yeah. So last year they added a whole other 5 acres to the backside, which we will not make it over there today.
What did they put in there?
It's a whole other area of vendors and food and fun.
Like, how long would it take them to build that set right there?
I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, they could probably build that in 3 weeks, maybe.
3 weeks? How long has this thing been here?
Over 30 years now. I think they had their 30 year last year, the year before.
So this has just been like adding and adding.
Yep. Over the years, just getting bigger and bigger.
So is this only open on weekends right now?
They do Saturday and Sunday. Almost to the dungeon here.
Well, you can get a nice workout in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like, there's another way to go down there.
Yep.
Bourbon chicken. Oh my gosh. I want some bourbon chicken. What is this?
This is the dungeon.
Oh, what is this?
Magical place.
Ah, I like it. I like the whole thing.
Alright. Now we're at the dungeon.
And it's being guarded.
Being guarded. Hi, baby.
Oh, absolutely.
What you got? You got to get the food too?
Yeah. We're gonna check this out real quick.
Do you need lights?
Probably.
Yep, probably do. It is dark in here.
You want me to click on the lights?
You want the lights?
Oh yeah, can you?
Yeah, I'll run back in.
How much does it cost to go through the dungeon?
$3.
$3, that's it? Just like pretty much everybody that comes here go through it?
No.
No.
A lot of people, like, the dungeon's been here so long, for the regular people, they'll always come in and say, has it changed? And we'll be like, no. they'll go.
They'll go.
You know, the new people, if they're curious enough, they'll definitely come in. You know, I can usually entice them to come in just by messing with them, so to speak.
Oh, this is awesome. Hey, to me, a dungeon's like a haunted house.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and a lot of people, that's another thing. A lot of people do think it's a haunted house.
Awesome. You're the man.
Oh, sorry. Now, see, if I came to a Renaissance festival, the first thing I would do is come right to the dungeon. And you can see that they'll have like a sign that kind of tells you what the torture is. And so you learn history by coming through there. Confess or be crushed. So that guy's being crushed. He refused to, there's Vlad the Paler.
That's a brutal way right there.
What is it?
You just
Holy cow.
can't really sit down, can't really stand up.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah.
So you're just stuck there. If you suffer from claustrophobia, like I have light claustrophobia,
There you go.
you'd probably just kill yourself. Hanging cage. That would be equally as bad. And then what do we have over here? Forgotten cell. Oh, just leave them there for all of eternity.
No kidding.
Something to whip people. Flail. That would be painful.
There you go.
A head screw. Screw that into their skull. So they've kind of got it all going on in here. A knee crusher. That doesn't seem fun. And then here's, it's telling you, arrest of a felon when a man is convicted his house may be destroyed, so it's burning. Beheading, person broken on a wheel. Holy cow. They literally back then found really horrible ways to kill you.
Confess or be tortured. There you go. That's this room.
A stretch machine. And I can see over there, he's kind of like a monk outfit, because I think we're implying Spanish Inquisition. And so he's basically sitting there with a pen and paper, ready to take your confession.
There's the breaking wheel there.
Yep. Horrible. Look at this. A wooden horse. Prisoner is slowly lowered over the device. If this isn't painful enough, weights are tied to the legs of the prisoners. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Wow. This is not nice at all. Flailing. Steps to heaven. What does that mean? Prisoners confined with rats who eat their way from toe to head.
Wow.
So what they're implying is they've got these blocks where the rats can't get through. So if they want to get through, they have to eat their way through you.
Oh my goodness.
Like, nothing can be more painful. And then sitting on this chair, that would not be fun.
The sound effects are.
And then you have the Iron Maiden, an upright sarcophagus with spikes on the inner surface. Prisoner is placed inside and the doors are slowly closed. Oh my goodness. A head crusher. Now, did you ever see, I think it wasn't Casino, was it? It was the other one, Goodfellas. Remember where they talked about how Joe Pesci's character put him in a vice,
Oh yeah.
and they said his eyeball popped out.
Oh my goodness.
So that's beheading. Now, if you've seen Game of Thrones, the TV show,
Yeah.
you got to see a few of these things in action, mostly beheadings.
Wow.
And there's the dungeon.
Great.
Hey, well, thank you for showing us the dungeon.
I will come back in
Hi, baby.
May or June if you guys will help redo this.
We'll talk about it here later.
All right.
Looks like you just got trapped into something.
Be a night.
Holy cow. And then there's the stocks.
Oh yeah.
That would be another awful thing for somebody to do. What's down there? Just like more of the same?
That's the games area. So if we go up that way, it's going to be another half hour.
All right.
45 minutes probably.
Well, what is that right there? It's just more.
More areas.
Gourmet burger.
There's another stage over there.
And there's a castle, stage. Everywhere we look, there's entertainment.
Lots of meat on sticks, I would imagine.
When you say games, you talking about like
All those human power games. I think they have some axe throwing back there. They have a few different period specific games as well. I think they have a bow shooting game as well. Kind of cool. Kind of neat.
holy cow, this place is massive. And it's Christmas, it's Ren Fair, and then otherwise it just sits and waits.
They also do another event in June called Celtic Fest, which is a live music event period specific Celtic period.
Do all of these booths get filled up though?
So they run a limited park during that time.
Oh, okay. Wow. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely beautiful as well.
Beer at the Celtic Fest. That's what I want.
I'm sure there is. I would think.
And look at that, he's walking around up
There
there.
are men with skirts going commando and
Saturday. Oh, yes.
Look, he's calling it a day. And this runs every day the haunted house is open.
So the haunt runs Friday and Saturdays, and they run Saturday and Sundays here.
But they don't run Friday or Thursday or nothing?
Nope, they do not.
So these people, they just hang out in these RVs for a whole entire week?
Yeah, I don't know what else they do. I'm sure they got other activities. A lot of the vendors can make all their products as well. So in that time, they're building back up inventory.
Because it's almost like Etsy,
Yeah,
but live.
live Etsy. There you go.
Live Etsy. All right. Well, that is the Ohio Renaissance Festival that is connected to Brimstone Haunt. You're on opposite ends. Was that done on purpose to put the haunt on the totally opposite side?
Well, we had that patch of woods and field up there, so it kind of made sense.
Okay. What did you give any thought to, like, oh, put them side by side and you'd have more spillover?
Well, we didn't have the land for it. So this property butts up to the main road, 73, and then Brimstone Road. The Renaissance Festival does. So the only opportunity for expansion was on that back side. So,
Is there any permanent bathrooms in here?
so these are all permanent bathrooms right here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They have several permanent bathrooms.
Catskill Mountain moccasins. Patty, do you want some moccasins?
I think I'm all right on my
She has like,
bathroom or the garbage.
you know, she has the LeBron moccasins, the Air Jordan moccasins.
Got them all.
Yeah, she has them all.
Got to collect them all, right?
She has them all.
We'll walk back where we were.
Wow, and it's like everywhere you turn, there's like stuff to look at. Hey, well, thanks for showing us the haunted house.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
Thanks for showing us the Renaissance Festival. Even what percentage do you think we saw of the Ren Festival?
We were probably about at half.
About half.
Maybe half. We still have a lot to go.
Wow. Unbelievable. All of this.
We just spent 45 minutes. It's all quickly, half of it. Like I said, you can spend a whole day here, easy.
A whole day. Now we want to avoid the mud. All right. Well, Patty, did you have fun?
I had so much fun.
Well, it's been a busy day, so I guess we're going to sign off here. And once again, thanks. And how do they find the Ohio Renaissance Festival?
So their website is Ohio Renaissance Festival, or Ren Park USA is the landing page.
And you're Brimstone,
Brimstonehaunt.com.
and they're side by side sharing the same parking lot.
Same parking lot.
Both amazing.
There's two separate entrances. Come through either to get to either of us.
And they don't overlap in times, operating times.
Nope, we do not. So you come to the Renaissance Festival and then you come to the haunt after.
Man, it seems like this would have been a great place to have the haunt.
It would have been.
To move the Ren Festival like a month sooner and then put the haunt here.
Yeah. That would be, the problem would be the vendors, because they travel from Renaissance Festival to Renaissance Festival.
Right, and they plan this like a whole year in advance. Well, that's all she wrote. We're gonna go in here and get some brooms, and we're gonna sweep this video right under the rug.
Here you go. I like it. I like it. Thanks, Larry. Do appreciate it.
Hey, you guys take care and happy Halloween, and come on out here to the Renaissance Festival. And people are still piling out. Say goodbye, Patty.
Bye, Patty.
Hi, Patty.